Hey, what's up guys? It's DJ Dex here, back making a video about Bleach Online. Now for this video, I'm gonna give you guys some tips on crossover battle and arena. Okay? Now let's get this going. Okay, now for tip number 1 on crossover battle is going down the ranks. Stay as low ranked as possible. Now you do this by missing a day or two on crossover battle. Now by doing this, you are actually moving down the ranks because other people are defeating you. Okay, now this is very important because the next time you participate in crossover battle, you want to fight the weak ones, the ones you can clear the first line, second line, third line, and so on. Okay, so that's for tip number 1. Now tip number 2 is taking off your partners. Now before you register for the crossover battle, you want to take off all of your partners in your formation. Now by doing this, when the server generates your formation to the other servers, it shows the other server that you only have your main character on your formation, thus making it easy for them to defeat you. Now if they defeat you, you move down the ranks, thus hastening the process of you descending on the ranking. Okay, now that is a pretty good tip. Take note of that. Okay, now for tip number 3 is checking the first line. Okay, everything starts in the first line. Okay, so don't be discouraged if you see lots of players who is 5, 6, or 10 levels higher than you. Don't be discouraged because the chances are they already, they have taken off their partners in their formation because they want to move down the ranks as well. So in that case, you clear the first line, the second line, you battle them since they don't have the formation, the partners in their formation. It will be a pretty easy victory for you. Okay, now that brings us to our 4th tip, which is clearing as much lines as possible. Okay, now if there are level, let's say I'm level 87, right? Now there is a level 97 player in the first line. I won't be discouraged. I'll check them first. You can actually check the formation. Now if you see a level if you see a player 10 levels higher than you that only has one partner in his formation, and that will be his protagonist, don't be afraid to clear him out. Okay, clear as much lines as possible. Don't think twice. Okay, because if you clear all of these, okay, all 5 lines, if you clear those, your rank might go up, but on the following day you can skip the crossover battle and do all the tips that I gave you and then move down the ranks. Okay, this is a certified way that you will move down the ranks. Okay, more tokens, more challenge stones, and you're one step closer to getting the partners. Okay, now this is by far the most easiest question that I have been asked, and this question is by Mukai Mitsuo, a great friend of mine. He doesn't know, so he asked me last night, where is the best what is the best item to spend my tokens on. So for that, in case some of you guys don't know, the best possible option or the best possible thing that you could buy with tokens is the challenge stone chest. Okay, now you get 10 stones with 50 Shinigami tokens. Okay, because pretty much everything else you can get on events such as Evil Spirit, Ryoka, and the purple reishi and the gold reishi is pretty much obtainable by silver in the tavern. So there's no sense in using your Shinigami tokens for that. And also banking your challenge stones goes a long way. So it won't take you that much time to save up up to 4,000 stones if you're doing this right. So yeah, it's pretty much worth it in the end. You get the CSB versions of Byakuya, Kenpachi, and also Aizen. Aizen is actually worth twice as much. So yeah, it pretty much goes a long way and it's all worth it. Okay, so bank, bank, and bank, like I always said. Okay, so that pretty much ends the tips for the cross server battle. Now moving on to arena. Okay, some of you guys might have this problem. Okay, being stuck in between. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys some tips. Okay, now for arena, I have let's see here. I have a few techniques. Okay, one of those is when I'm focusing on getting my prestige up. Now, when I'm getting my prestige up, I move up the ranks as much as I can. Okay, because the chest gives you prestige, and it all depends on what rank you are in. Now, for example, the second treasure box contains as you can see here, his prestige is 8,800 to 12,000. So I'm pretty much in between those parameters or those prestige amount. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you're aiming for prestige, go as high as you can and get them prestige on the chest. Okay. Now, but on the other hand, if you're focusing on leveling up, I strongly suggest you go down the ranks. Now, you can do this by one of few things, okay? Now, you can take off your partners in your formation and wait for other people to attack you, or you can ask them through personal messages or the mail system, okay? Ask them to attack you. You move down the ranks as one player defeats you one at a time. Now, after you move down 6 ranks, that is when you start going up again, but not as much as you decreased. Okay. For example, your rank descended by 6. Okay. Now, for example, I'm at rank 11. I descended by 6, so I should be on rank 17. Now it's time for me to move up by 3 more ranks. Three ranks. Um, Move up by 3 ranks. Okay, so that would take me about rank 14. Okay, the reason why is because since you are focusing on leveling up, those 3 that you have defeated can now be your slaves. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, they can be your slave, and if you have slaves, it gives you a lot of experience. As you can see here, if I had 3, then I would have um 2.1 million XP. So that is a pretty big help. Wait, is that 2.1? I don't know. I'm bad at maths, but as you can see, you see the point, right? You get XP. As you can see here, I'm extracting. Now I did some error, so I'm not able to get another one, but I have 2, so that's fine. But yeah, if you're focusing on XP, you can do that. Move down the ranks, ask people to attack you. If your rank moves down by 6, move up by 3. Get those 3 to be your slaves. Okay. Now reason why telling you guys this, because I actually learned the hard way. So on before the server merge, I was on rank 5. Okay, rank 5 or 4, I'm not sure. I forgot. So yeah, I'm pretty much on those ranks, 4 or 5. So the problem there is the rank 1 can only hold 3 slaves, so that leaves me vulnerable. Okay, so if you are stuck in between those ranks, you'll end up a slave. So you move down the ranks so you can get your own slave. Okay, because there is no point of you staying on the high rank if you're gonna be a slave. So you'll just struggle on leveling up. So that's what you do. Move down the ranks, Get your get yourself some slaves. Don't mind the other people seeing you as a lower ranked player, because at the end of the day, what really matters is how you punch back, right? It's how you perform in the field, in the guild war, on the events. It's not about the rankings here, because the rankings is pretty much overrated in my opinion. So move down the ranks, get your slave, get your XP. So that's the way to go. Okay, that is a pretty good tip. Take note of that. Okay. Now now this next tip for arena is pretty much for the development of your own formation, your own partners, and your own protagonist. Okay. Um, Studying your enemy. Okay. Now, if you guys can remember the saying, your best friend is your worst enemy, so that's pretty much the same in this case. What you do is, for example, um, Zerod here on rank 10 is my target. I want to surpass him. So what I'll do is I'll study him every day, see what progress he's doing, see what upgrades, see what kinds of stones is he upgrading stones. Pretty much everything that's happening, you study them. Okay, now you take his weakness into your strength. Okay, because every every player doesn't have a perfect formation. Okay, now you view those imperfection and you take them as your advantage. Okay, so I'll show you guys after this battle, so you guys will see the difference between me and Zerod. Now Zerod is basically stronger than me in a few ways, because he has much more speed and he has more defense. Okay, that's what I'm lacking right now, because I'm focusing on critical. Because as you know me, I'm focusing on PvE mainly. Okay, so there's a bug here. Let me repeat this so you guys can actually see. Um, Lady Booby versus Z-Rod. Okay. Okay, it's bugged again. So let's see if we get it the third time. Okay, there it goes. It's working now. So as you can see, his protagonist is pretty much faster than my support. So logically, what will happen is my support will not be able to deduct um, Fury from his protagonist, since his protagonist is faster than my support. Okay, so as you can see, this is where I told you guys I'm lacking on defense, basically on Kido defense. So I'm pretty weak on that. I'm trying to improve, but as I've said, I focus on PvE right now because that's where I get my silvers from. So I'm focusing on critical stones. Okay, critical stones and block stones. As you if you guys have watched my previous video, um yeah, I mentioned that I use block stones on my assaulters. Okay, because it pretty much give extra punch when the evil spirit hits you back, or the Ryoka. Okay, more damage. So more damage means more silver, higher chance of killing the Ryokas. So keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm lacking speed and also keto defense. So I'm really working on that right now, and I'm pretty much finding an alternative way besides stones. I actually upgraded my I spirit forged my cloak, but still it's not that strong. So more improvement. Okay, Byakuya is down, so that's pretty bad. Bad news. And his protagonist and his Byakuya is still alive, which worries me. If things go well, I might actually win here. Since, whoa, okay, that made me smile. I stunned his Vanguard, so it's pretty good. Everything's looking good here. Okay, now the stun is gone. Oh, his protagonist died. Oh snap! Oh, I win. Okay, so yeah, out of luck, I won, but I'm not celebrating that much because I am now entering the danger zone. As I've said earlier, you know, once you get into this zone, pretty much you'll be enslaved. Okay, so I'm gonna ask a few people to attack me later. Hopefully, then they don't take advantage and take my slaves, because yeah, that would be mean. But it's part of the game, so yeah. Now, yeah, recap: study your enemies on Arena. Treat them, treat their formation as your best friend. Study everything about them. Do this for days. Now, okay, so let's see here. Aquino came on is the next one. Okay, so basically study everything here. So as you can see here, his protagonist speed is 40,000. And his support is a lot faster than me. It's 6,000 more faster. But pretty much I think I can defeat him if I am lucky enough. But I'm not going to, since I want to move down the ranks again. So yeah, study their formation. That is important. Study their formation, study the stones, the equipment, and also the placing. Okay, because pretty much everyone does the triangle formation, the diamond formation, which is one tank, two assaulters, and two supports. But some actually goes with one vanguard, three assaulters, and one support. So yeah, study those. The formation actually has some difference in them. If they have three assaulters, then Harry Bell is your partner right there. Okay, you wanna have to have him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That pretty much covers our tips for cross server battle and arena. Now I wanna do some shout outs before I end the video. Okay, so I want to do a shout out for Diane. Okay, very good peoples. Diane, Tyler, and especially our good friend Mukai Mitsuo. Okay, the pervert, the in-game pervert. Okay, so that's Tyler, Diane, and Mukai Mitsuo. Shout outs to them. Pretty cool dudes. They are amazing. So yeah, if you guys want me to shout out your name here on my videos, go ahead and send me a personal message. If you have any suggestion for the next video, go ahead and leave them on the comments below, okay? But don't forget to click the like button and also for the subscribe button if you want to see or if you want to hear more of my tips and whatever. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be ending the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Keep safe. I love you all, and I'll see you guys on my next video.